Well, you may remember these, or me working on these a while back when I was on a bit of a Gaslands mode or frame of mind. And that's as far as I got. And then I, as usual, get distracted by something or other and I go off and I do another topic. But I've had a hankering to continue. Yeah, so this is how it is today. But I've just been to the supermarket and I've picked up this little fella, Holiday Racers Volkswagen Beetle, and of course the old Beetles always look good when they've been converted. So I'm going to do that in a proper, Fury Road, or the Cars that Ate Paris Spiky version. So I can crack on and do that. So that's my next attempt. And the other thing I bought up was a Triumph TR6, right, which is this fella. And the reason I got this is it's already open, and the reason I want an already open one is I've got some fellas on their way from Poland, and I've got a plan, all right? So this one goes on the back burner until I get a little parcel from Poland. This one I'm going to start on right away. So the inspiration for my buzzard VW Beetle is this illustration by Brendan McCarthy, way back from the 90s when they were going to do Fury Road in the 90s. You can see here in this illustration, it's far more elaborate than what we saw on screen. This is actually an aircraft tail fin, and you've got buzz saws and stuff like that, and you've got a face here, which is great. So I'd like to have done something like that, but I've gone far simpler. I've gone more spiky, like the Peter Pound illustrations for Fury Road when they remounted the film. But if I went as spiky as that, I wouldn't be able to pick the bloody thing up. So what I've done is I've given it a mohawk, which is kind of fun, and I've put panels in the side windows, and then these are all cocktail sticks, of course. Stuck them out like that. I know it looks like the guy's been down the lumber yard and he's got no room to put his the wood that he's got, so he's like shoved it in one window and out the other side, but don't care about that. So yeah, it's just a bit of fun in the spirit of this. And because it's in the spirit of this, I'm going to be doing him in reds, more like, was it the page before? No, it's the page after. Yeah, in here. My one's going to be all reds, right? So, ow. See, I'm getting spiked on it when it's just like this. Next thing is prime him, then base him in red. And there we go. That's the spiky car done. All right. And quite pleased with how he came out. And I'm so glad I didn't put more spikes on him. I didn't bleed on him. Although I haven't said that, maybe I did, and I just don't notice. So he's done. So thought turns to the next one. And the next one is slightly different to what I have been doing, in that just arrived is a nice little parcel from those lovely folk at Green Miniatures. And it's from their characters range. And they're called, I think, Bad Cops or Mad Cops. And they are very obviously based on the gay boy berserkers from Mad Max 2, or the Road Warrior, if you like. And the reason I went for these for my first Green Miniatures ones to actually paint, and in my next video I'll show you the ones that I'm not going to paint, is they should be easier to paint because the gay boy berserkers wore police helmets, sunglasses, and very 2020, 2021 breath masks. So no worrying about painting lips and eyes and what have you. All right. So I've got 3 there that have just come. All right. And then I've got the 3 seated ones. Okay. Some, like that guy in the middle, he's definitely a gay boy. This one, not so much. This one, I can't tell. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, he's got the clobber on. So that was the plan, and it's like, okay, next time, for the first time, I'm actually going to have one of these cars with somebody inside. And I'd already been to the shops, and I'd got this rather nifty TR6. All right, it's not very police car like, I know, but it had an open top, and it's like, okay, that will show off the person seated in it. But I don't know, what do you think? These guys, I don't know, they don't look big enough. They look a tad small to be sitting in there. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to get started on this, and I'm going to get started painting on them, snipping them off, and I'll come back with a thought, but that looks a bit big to me. Oh well, let's see.